Some of those hit by the latest round of destruction had no chance of escaping by themselves. This block, bombed by Israel's warplanes, housed a family with disabilities. When the warning came, they had to be carried out. 8 families, including Rama's, were left homeless.
People saw the disabled people fleeing the house. They were asking, why did the house have to be destroyed? Have these disabled people fired rockets? We have nothing to do with what's going on.
Now neighbours and charities gather in solidarity. Another set of homes in Gaza gone. People uprooted again in a land of the dispossessed. Israeli intelligence had called and told them to get out.
He said, you have 5 minutes to evacuate the house. I told him, you are mistaken. This house is full of disabled people. He said, no, immediately evacuate the house. Without any more warning, it was one missile.
The block was hit as Israel targeted Islamic Jihad. Israel said a militant used it as a command centre, calling it a legitimate target, which it ensured was evacuated.
Can you show me what's happened to your house?
But rights groups point to the impact of these strikes, spreading the civilian suffering. Israel knows that piles the pressure too on Gaza's armed rulers.
We could only take our clothes, the ones that we are wearing now.
In Gaza City, Islamic Jihad's recruits watch and wait. They held out for the truce before opening mourning lines to their targeted leaders. One killed as he slept, along with 2 of his children. But here, dozens more are ready to take his place. And another generation sees the same story. Islamic Jihad, listed by Israel and the West as a terrorist group, had 6 of its top leaders in Gaza killed. Well, what happened here was part of the biggest campaign of targeted killings by Israel in 2 years. Now, this ceasefire is holding, it's shaky, but you just get the sense here that everyone is building, is getting ready for the next round, and that may come soon. The group fired hundreds of rockets at Israel last week, sending tens of thousands into bomb shelters and killing 2. Civilians in Gaza paid an even heavier price. Colleagues remember a dentist and his wife and son killed in one of Israel's strikes. His brother Musa can't take the loss. Life returns to its routines again. This time Hamas, the ruling militant group, stayed on the sidelines, needing some stability for people since the last major war 2 years ago. But that could be shattered in time, and everyone's counting down to the next confrontation. Tom Bateman, BBC News, Gaza.